This week we hit the books. Well, actually, we're going to hit the road. We're at the distinguished Thaden School in Bentonville, Arkansas, where kids learn how to develop, engineer, and construct bicycles, all hands-on. Let's ride.
Earlier in the week, they, in teams of 2, built a bike. And then yesterday, I brought in 2 more bikes and grouped them up into groups of 4 and challenged them to build the bike without my assistance.
So where does it start? Does it start with the frame when this whole process began?
It does not, actually. Most, with these bikes, most bikes that come into the bike shop come in a box, mostly assembled. So the handlebars are not on, the front wheel's not on, the seat's not on, and the pedals aren't on. And so they unpackaged the bike, they assembled those parts, and then we learned how to adjust the brakes and adjust the gears to make sure that they're ready to ride. And so, it's not a frame up build. It's more just an assembly. But in future parts of the course, we will have frame up builds and those things as they progress. These bikes were donated by a local shop, and we are going to have one of the mechanics there come, and he's going to inspect all of the bikes, make sure that they're ready for going on the floor. So these bikes are actually going to go up for sale in the shop, and then we're going to ride them to the shop and put them on the floor. Really?
Yeah. So I go down and might not know it, but I might buy a bike assembled by your students.
You definitely might, yep. So these guys have just finished, or they claim to have finished their build, and I was looking at it, and they had a small problem, so they're going to try to fix that. But yeah, and they're doing a great job so far. Like I said, I'm actually surprised at how quickly we got through this process. We've got an amazing faculty. We've got faculty that's come here from all over the country and the world, and their level of passion and skill and commitment is just awe-inspiring for me. Every day I'm learning new things from them because their passion for what they do and how they do it is just crazy.
This is my first time going through the process. I'm actually the history and educational technology specialist, but this intensive week that we're doing allows us to collaborate with other teachers. And so I had the privilege of working with Michael Crum and getting his expertise and coming in as a novice, much like the students did. Awesome. So when they start opening up those bikes and like, what are we supposed to do now, Mr. Ramadan? I'm like, I don't know, let's find out. So it was a really great experience going through the process of really learning and being new to an experience and being vulnerable and being able to say, I don't know, let's learn it together. We talked about what are your learner outcomes, what are some of the skills that you've acquired, and not just, hey, I know how to take an Allen wrench and apply it to this particular screw, but what does it mean to be able to problem solve? What does it mean to be able to do design thinking?
We want to be a part of the community, and so part of that is inviting the community to experience the school. And I have plans for the bike shop during the summer months to host community mechanics courses and learning how to work on bikes and things like that. Eventually, we hope to have a frame building course, so the seniors start out at the beginning of the trimester. They'll design a frame and they'll build the frame.
That's when you get really custom and creative. You can do whatever you want. Well, Michael, man, I can tell you're good at what you do. You love what you do. I appreciate you letting us have the cameras in, and I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Okay, man. Pleasure to meet you.